at the moment we don't have any regulations for internal party, spending provisions and so on and so forth. You see, you have to standardize because it's fair, it's competition. If one person is doing it, the other person is not doing it, it's not going to work.
Okay.
So in many places, every single expenditure is basically capped, right? Yeah. And it's a law. It's not MPP constitution or NDC constitution. So that you do something differently and that person does something differently. So that's where we have to get to. What we are talking with campaign financing reform, there has been regulation on internal party, expenditure and donations, right? But in the meantime, there are many things that, as you said, the parties can do in terms of setting limits for expenditure. And if they set the limits, it has to be enforced. But what has happened is that the culture that's built is that because the parties are relying so much on all kinds of financiers, the party managers are not able to enforce the rules. It's the people who are paying the money that basically determine what goes on. So if you don't respect the rules, it's very difficult for you to be disciplined if some big shot is backing you, within the party. It's making the party management and the managers lose the power, the discipline power that they have as executives. And that's happening in most places because they get, just a few people who come in and they are sponsoring everybody's parliamentary or, campaign or presidential campaign. So something can be done internally by the parties and there has to be an enforcement to make sure that if you don't follow the rules, then you are disqualified. But that incentive and the ability, the capacity to do that is being diminished because of the culture that we have built currently. So for me, legislation at the end is what has to cure it, so that it becomes by law. It would affect your candidacy if you don't comply with the rules.